All right, we're back. We're back. I just put it over here for a reason. I'm back. Weird, it feels like my computer's going kind of slow, but it doesn't seem to be that bad. All right. Shoe. Shoe, shoe, shoe. First person here. Welcome, Mariso. Hello, hello. Excuse me. It was good. I could have kept sleeping, honestly. I really could have kept sleeping. Part of me definitely wanted to. You know what we're gonna try? We're gonna try baking with the normals flipped. Or the not flipped, but ignore back faces turned off. Let's do one more little bake here. Because I don't know why that's poking through there. Let's just give it a shot. I'm glad. I also need to get good sleep. Yesterday I went to sleep at 11 p.m. Well, not really. I went to sleep at 9 p.m. For some reason. Something kept me awake until I finally fall asleep at 11 p.m. The heat can definitely do that. Heat can definitely do that. It's a warm day. That'll keep me awake for sure. Okay, I did not fix this issue here. Hello, Popstar. Welcome. I wonder if I could just solve it by scaling everything up. If I made everything twice as big, that would probably do it, because I do not see it clipping here. It's not clipping here, so that must be some sort of misalignment. That does clip on this side, though. Oh wait, what am I saying? It totally does clip. Well, let's fix it from clipping, and then we'll go from there. I don't need to triangulate because I'm not overlapping. I might just download this. It's a good program. I think you'll get a lot out of it. Should you do so? We're going to make a shape key. All right, let's see anything poking through now. I'm gonna turn off this cavity thing. It's really hard to see. I think I'm giving my OC shoes when I did his concept sheet, but I was unsure how to. Those POS shoes give me an idea of how to. I like seeing how people do anthro fashion. It's fun. Inventive. Okay, that should be good. Is there anything else that's clipping? Oh, I don't like how this looks. That looks really messy. So why don't we paint out that influence in that spot, and we'll shape it directly instead. Yeah, if you go to like Pinterest or something, and you look up like furry fashion or something, furry clothing, you'll get a lot of fun results on how people make this kind of stuff, or the clothing people make for their avatars. Now this spot's really interesting. Why is it messing up at all? It must be this spot here. Okay, so make sure live unwrap is off, and we're just gonna move this up and out a little. Bought a microphone headset. I have seen no reference for that yet. I'll take a look. Hey, Glitch Goddess 2. Wow, that's really coming down very slow. My alerts is very slowly coming down. Glitch Goddess, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a good one. We'll just try that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of tweaking. Hello. Hello to you too. Trying to make or get a shoe baked. If you're familiar with that process of making a detailed object in 3D. That's what we're doing right now. I don't need the high poly again. I just need this one. Excuse me. That should be all of it. And we're going to export that into Baker V2. Here, go to bake, save. We will refresh the mesh, re-import Baker. Okay, I actually should leave this on. Makes me a little bit more confident things are happening here. All right. Now we'll go to Windows, Bake, bring back our high poly, Steph. I think everything's pretty much good to go. We can get rid of ignore back faces. That didn't do anything. We'll bake. All right. There we go. Bam. Huh. That's where I just fixed this issue, which means it did not load my latest mesh. Annoying. Double check that. Hide that one. Shoe retopo. Base. It's no longer clipping. All right, that's what we want. We got the shoe retopo. I think we did export it, so let's make sure we sent it to the right folder. Yes, we did, which means it didn't actually reload the project. So let's close this. Let's close this. We will re-import, save, reopen the bake file. And this should bake now. Bam. Got addicted to a game called Zenless Zone Zero on PS5. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've seen a bunch of art for this, some of these characters. Seems super cool. I have no idea what it's about, though. Is it like an arena shooter or something? No, I'm good. I don't have enough free time to play games these days. Why is there no material rendering? Interesting. Maybe I did not export everything. Should see something though. So let's just reopen Instamat. Okay. Every time we rebake, we need to reopen Instamat. Oh, frustrating. No texture. Interesting. Gimme. All right, there we go. Oh man, baking sucks. I'm tired, Grandpa. It's too damn bad. What the fuck? Where are my textures? Okay, they're there on that one. Why isn't it showing up on the other one now? Interesting. I don't understand, but it is working now, and it does look good. Right. Whoa. Real crunchy right here still. But this spot looks really good. Nice job right there. That's very good. I'd say we're at 99% now. Good. This is still weird right there. That must be how it's triangulating. Okay, so one more export. So it did bake properly. The problem is it was no longer displaying on the bake version for some reason, but it is rebaking. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't care to. And what's going on here? So it really does not like this diamond here. And then for this area, like we just lower this whole thing. Whoa. Eh. There. Right about there. Yes, it's not too bad. But there's a world where there are dangerous places called hollows. We can just appear and take over the place. The only people with either aptitude, with ether aptitude can enter. Interesting. All right, that should work. Now I can turn off the displace here, save it, hide the high poly. True retopo, casual retopo, and the cage all need to get exported in one go. But there's something bigger going on beside the hollows. What is it like? So it's like a players versus an environment PVE kind of game. Or is it more like a Genshin Impact style game? Yeah, there we go. Just have to think if I did everything correctly. I'm pretty sure I did. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Then we'll re-import, save, go back to casual bake. RPG. Okay, heck yeah. I wonder if the cage is different now because I had added a material to it. same gun material anymore. Or did I assign one in the geo node? That's what it is. That's why I don't see it anymore. Gotcha. Okay. I think I'd prefer to see it. It's more story driven. Kind of like Genshin, but less open, kind of. Okay, heck yeah. Hmm. There we go. Okay, so now we can see the texture again. All right. Good. Glad we figured that out. And then window, mesh baking, bake. Must stand up. I have to be careful with my my setup here because I totally fucking broke it the other day. Good stuff. All right, now we've got a clean bake. Clean machine. Gorgeous. Okay. Since we're having such trouble with baking, let's go ahead and bake the final outfit now before getting bogged down in painting. One final outfit. That is our cowboy outfit right here, which is missing a few pieces. Hello again. Repeating is remembering. All right. My. Oh, I stood up. No, let's see. Oh. Where did my sculpt go? I'm missing a few pieces. Are they in? Okay, good. Right there. It was tucked away in this other collection. Okay, good. Stood up, my neck started hurting, and I immediately sat down again. There's a sculpt. Good stuff. It's quite good. I do need 2 more tassels here. OOB. It keeps whining at me. It has to lift too many pixels. I keep telling it, as long as it lives under this roof, I feed electricity, it needs to just wait. Oh, it just crashed again. Needs to chill the fuck out, that's what. Oh, excuse me. All right, this should be an easy thing to make. Just need to, actually we'll start with a circle of 8. We will subdivide that. Twice, shrink it again, put it onto this spot right here, shrink it again, and one more time, one more little shrinky dink. Then we will fill it. We will generate a solidify, shade it smooth, indent it to get some better edges. And also cut it to give it some better topology too. There we go. Then we'll slap a mirror mod on it, setting the mirror to mirror origin. And lastly, we'll put our cursor on it, create a box. There we go. Then we'll also give it a solidify or subdivision. Cut it till we have about even edges. Grab these edge loops, crease, and crease. Just to remake the box, I guess. And one more subdivision. Hello, Ray. Welcome. What are you making today, Snardo? Oh, just asking what you're making. Okay, so we got a few things we need to send over to the low poly. The belts, mainly the belts. Okay. So we'll start with these ones. So the geo node we can't use on this one. We'll apply subdivision at this level. Then the solidify. The bevel we'll get rid of. Then what we'll do is take the front of this and indent it. Let me turn on the sculpt again. Set this to retopology. And do that one more time so we can get this dent in there. Then extrude it in a little. That should be pretty good. Now let's add a shrink wrap and apply it to the belt. I think that's pretty close. That's pretty close. Do I really need the internal indent? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and select it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, but we will keep the solidify, or sorry, shrink wrap. That'll make it a little bit closer. And then we can slap a cut on the bottom. Unwrap this baby. Select the whole thing, unwrap it, pin it, and straighten it. Yeah, easy. Trying to get some good concept art generated for fighting game characters, which I'd model in Blender, just playing with the idea of actually making the game over the summer, at least prototyping. Trying to also get into GDScript/Godot. I would say Godot, do it. Sorry, can't help myself. I'm excited to see what you make, though. How different is GDScript from C#? It's pretty similar, I would assume. Just join the process of learning a lot while at the same time forgetting a lot, which makes learning a never-ending journey. There's an end. There's an end. Excuse me. And good. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself then. Guess we'll apply it here. You can probably delete the inside then. Probably. Oh yeah, I see. I totally fucked up that bevel. That makes sense. Not C# dev, but it probably has some overlap since it supports C# in some forms, but I need to get used to more to the engine / dev environment, how to expose what and where, etc. Yeah. We'll leave it here. Interesting. I could unfold it. Yeah, I think that's best. Like that. How the class is going? Everyone keeping up? We have yet to start. Tuesday will be the first session of classes, and then we'll be doing a lot more very soon. So this will be the first real start this week, or for the second round of classes that we're doing. Should be good though. I'm quite excited. I wish I didn't feel so sleepy for the start of them, but I don't think I'll feel sleepy tomorrow. Thanks for asking though. We're just so literally tomorrow. Literally tomorrow. Literally. My class's students wouldn't notice me sleeping anyway. How long until your summer break's over? Okay, you got some time then. That's nice. And is this a paid chunk of time as well? Too scared to look at the calendar. Fair. That's awesome. Wow, 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 wow. Really write some material before class starts again. Same. Same. Syllabus in need of writing. This time my plan is to basically write these the notes as I go. So I'll be like making a document, a Google Doc, while I, oops, I didn't want to do that. While I create. I'm thinking that's gonna work out best for right now. My favorite character in Zenless Zone Zero is the Wolf Butler, Von Lyacon. Just the coolest design is a great character for my playstyle. He is an S rank. I definitely see a lot of fan art for him. Oops. All right, let's make sure everything is unwrapped here. Keep expecting a snake to pop up from those clothes, but that's a different Abby. My good old Cabral. Should do like a client meetup sometime. Makes me mildly nervous in some ways, but I like the idea. All right, I think that's pretty good. What are we missing? Ooh, we are missing Stirrups. All right. So for the high poly, we did start the shoe. Good. 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 It's not plugged in. Oh, it's stuck on the other screen. It's pretty good, honestly. What do I really need? I guess what do stirrups usually look like? Pretty simple if I remember correctly. No, I'm saying stirrups, but I actually mean spurs. Oh, that's not too bad. We'll just make a little U shape with the back coming off with the little wheel. With the little wheel. Hmm. Can I extrude that section? I guess we would want to apply the solidify now. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. Then we can run a cut here. Take this back portion and extrude it straight back. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, and it does separate into two pieces. So we actually need a cut here. Weird. Kind of weird, but I can live with it. Ugh, I do not like working with subdivisions, though. They suck. Okay. Now, make one more object, a circle of 8. We rotate it, rink it, move it back right about there. To the middle. So it needs to be subdivided once. Actually, I should just be able to do this, and then grid fill. One, two, three, four. 4, grid fill. Perfect. Then we will do modify, solidify, 0, y. Y. I can't squish it for some reason. I hate that option. Why is that even a thing? Who made that? Why is it on a hotkey? Darn. Just one too many. 12 total. For easy, unintended feature discovery. The most powerful tutorial of all. Looks a little far back, so let's go into here. Take all this. First, we'll move this back. I'll move this back, and right about there. A little bit further out. That's about right. Cool. Looking puptastic so far. Well, thank you. How do I do that? If I select the border and invert the selection, no. Select the border, unpin, unwrap. I want the border. There we go. Okay. Then we'll pin that. Shrink. No shrink, just move over. Convert my selection here. Select the border. There we go. Pin. Oh, and now we've got both of those unwrapped. As for this guy, we'll go ahead and do edge loops. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Cool. It's like a stirrup to me. Looks like a stirrup to me. Then we'll make another mirror. This. Copy that to selected. Now we have it on both sides. This one's unwrapped. I can take these, send them to the sculpt layer, duplicate them both, send them to the low poly layer. Anything else we'd want to add to the stirrup itself? I mean, it looks pretty simple. It's just like iron and metal. This one's got like some filigree there. I think we can keep it pretty simple. Let's just add some studs or rivets or whatever. This. Always make your circles of 8. Circles of 8, y'all. It's the only way. It's the only shape that matters. Got to select this fucking edge. Jesus. There we go. All right. Now we got just some simple rivets. They look good. Um, for the sculpt here, go ahead and apply our multi-res. Now we just like some nice seams along the edges. So I think we'll just do one right here. Bevel this with a percent 6 times. Right here. Switch to edge. Deselect. Go into sharp. Now we'll get a nice cut along the edge. That's too much. Okay, that looks better. Something like that. All right, now turn off the sculpt, go to the low poly. Make sure these are ready to go. Unwrap wise, they are. And with the solidify, yeah, we'll apply that as well. No need for the mirror just yet. These are unwrapped. This thing, we will cut. Is what we'll do. A little odd, but it should work. Cut that there. Then cut that here. This way it'll unfold out. Almost there. Go. We can apply this first mirror. One level of subdivision. 0 bevel. Bevel babble. Put our cursor here at the bottom. Select just one side of the mesh. Convert that selection and flip it. All right, that's the stirrup. A little overly complicated, but at least it'll bake nice. Really apply some of these solidifies. Should not really be any modifiers left on these. Like little candy bottles. Yeah. All right. A little bit more. Bum 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 bum. Yippee-ki-yay. Yippee-ki-yay. Ghost Rider in the sky. Ding 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 ding. Bum 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 bum. Yippee-ki-yay. Ghost Rider in the sky. All right, there we go. Pin and straighten. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Design. This song's always playing in the back of my head whenever I'm working on a cowboy outfit. I've heard across the endless sky. Excuse me. Across the endless sky. I don't think we can do a solidify on the shirt. Yeah. That would make it a little complicated. So leave it there. A little complicado. A little too complicado for this desperado. Motherfucker. Sorry. Really messed up my UV map there. All right, there we go. All right, so we'll take the small stuff, move it out. Take the big stuff. Let's think for a moment. Because I have to. They're not going to work overlapping. So I have to fill up on one side. Not everything. Only a few things are overlapping. These. 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 Is almost everything, basically. Odds are that they are, in fact. Mirrored. It did not transfer for some reason. That's because of the type of mirror, or the name of the mirror object I was doing that with. Must be mirror. Not mirror one, mirror. Bro is cooking. Hello, Miko. Welcome. That's right. I'm a 3D chef. How's your day going? Currently, we are about to map some stuff. Make a bake. Hey. Thank you for the follow, Miko. Super appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I do have a song stuck in my head, so apologies in advance. Michelin stars, if only. This one a commission. This is indeed a commission. This will be we're doing an outfit edit, a little bit of a body edit as well. Yeah. Getting pretty close to done. I'm gonna try to make this a little bit more optimized size-wise. I know I need to add more stuff. Actually, we might as well do this. But yeah, hopefully we'll be done very soon. I was hoping to finish this commission last week, but sometimes it's not in the cards. Learning the Instamat baking has taken more time than I would have cared it. Would have liked it to take. But it'll give me a lot of information to share in a tutorial or something. So it's worth doing. And it will help in the long run, but man, it was exhausting. Now we're going to put our cursor right here. Take the whole thing and just scale that up. Right about there. It's worth it, but it's a struggle. It is. It is. It'll be a lot easier now moving forward, now that I've ironed this out. A lot harder than Substance Painter. Yes and no. It's different. There's a lot of similarities there. I think the biggest hurdle I had so far is just so there's a few things that so far have really stood out as like differences or problems. One of the main things is Substance Painter does do a better job of letting you use overlapping UVs. So if you want to like make a symmetrical model and have your UVs overlap, Substance Painter does do a better job of that. That's just what it is. As for the quality of the bakes, it's about the same. About the same. Yeah, the main issue has just been trying to get the was just learning it right now. Yeah, one of the other annoying things that I've encountered is that they don't let you, Instamat does not let you use a separate cage object, which I find kind of silly. I don't understand requiring you to have your cage be a part of your low poly mesh. Like they want it included in the same mesh, and the only way to identify it is by changing the name. It's like I would much rather have a separate object. But really, it's all just pretty minor stuff. Just learning those differences is the hard part. Like, what does it expect? What does it want? Compared to the good old Substance. And again, my main reason for switching away from Substance is not that I think it's a bad program. I do think it's an amazing program. Only issue is who owns it. That's really my only issue with it. Adobe. I have not abused Substance around 7 to 8 years, I think. Well, Adobe, not Substance. Overall, though, I am liking it. Though, just as I may kind of pointed out a few complaints there, but the one of the big benefits of Instamat is it has a basically you can make graphs like Substance Designer inside of Instamat, so you can really easily create like procedural stuff in a way that's just straight up not possible in Substance Painter. They just combine. Basically, Instamat is Substance Painter and Designer combined. Thinking of switching to, it's definitely free. It's free, so price to use it is pretty high. Yes, yeah. Substance Painter is way too expensive, in my mind, in my opinion. Especially because most of the time, those like companies that work with Substance Painter or Instamat and this stuff like that, it's like Adobe's really only making a shit ton of money off of companies. Like they're not making money off individuals. They're just making money off companies. And so I think it's weird that they charge so much for an individual subscription. It's safe to download. Safe to download. How big is the download? I'm not sure. You'd have to check their website. Not sure about the download size. Yeah, I haven't had any issues with it. I mean, it's crashed a few times when I've been baking, but that's kind of expected. This is going to repeat there. This does have to go here. Where to put this? I think we'll shrink this one down a little. Save download a while back. If I'm doing stuff for personal use, can't justify Substance Painter. 100%. A couple of gigs, I think. It is as capable. I will put it that way. I will definitely say that about it. It is as capable as Substance Painter. Oh man, there was one more object hidden in there. Can you get AO to work with normal maps and decals like Substance? Yes, yes. You can make any custom. You can make any sort of custom effect, just like Substance Painter. You can do more tutorials with it, like importing models and baking them. I think so. Most likely, yes. I would like to. Time-wise, see if I. I'll have to put some time into, or figure out how to break up my time to do so. But I definitely would like to. Well, I don't use it nothing in its match shader expressions in code, if I'm not mistaken. I have not gotten that deep into it, but you can do like really, really low level image, like filters and stuff. So you can get really, really deep with, they have the layering system, then they have something called element graphs, which is like just basic filters and stuff like that. And then you can go even lower, and they have another node system to make nodes, which is, and I'm pretty sure that's what you can use to make custom shaders. Excuse me. Which I don't know how necessary, like, I don't think I would need that most of the time, just because I'm working with Unity. I don't see as much of an immediate use case that for my own personal work, but I know that it would be quite useful for certain things. All right. Ooh. Oh, I should not pop my deck. The shorts should be bigger. Right about there. They should be about that big. Oh, this one should not be there. That is not a mirrored object. This should not be here. And I can put this here. Oh, it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be packed. Gonna be me. What is the best way to do this? I could try to, can't really fit anything there. Okay, for the shorts, make a, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll just move these over. And move these in. Easy. Actually, Why am I not treating the shorts exactly the same as the other items? The pants, these should really be mirrored as well. That certainly doesn't give me as much room, but that's okay. I think if that's the case, then we will just shrink the whole thing down a little. Right about there. And then that will open up a lot of room. A lot of room. Perfect. So if you go through a shade, you can still download your shade. Excuse me. All right. Close enough. Close enough. Yeah, it ain't gonna get much better than that. Alrighty. I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be right back. Oi, oi, oi! Sam's new invisibility tech. It's getting out of hand. Welcome, Nammers. Wasn't paying attention. I suspect you might have eaten him. Alright, so we're gonna make a cube, which we'll call cowboy outfit underscore cage. Then we'll go to GeoNodes. New cage cowboy. Take our geometry input here, get rid of it. Take a collection info, drop it here, and then we'll just wire up the collection, drop in cowboy low poly. Now we've got it. Also realize the instances. One giant object. Finally got my extra Bobo VR battery after like a month. Bobo VR. What a name. I'm gonna grab a little snack. Be right back. Head strap replacement for Quest 2 and 3. Nice. Can the new hair system be used to make stylized hair? Because I just used the old particle system. I'm not sure what your question is there. You can use whatever system to make anything. There's not really any limits on what you can make. It's more of a question of how do you prefer to make things? The limit is when smoke comes out. Exactly. Okay, here's what we'll do. So on this side, I'm going to turn on the sculpt. I'm going to turn on the sculpt on both sides. Yummy. Like if you Google Blender stylized hair, there's one of someone tried to recreate Jinx's hair from the League of Legends show. And they do a really good job of explaining how to make the materials and stuff. But there's no limits with CG. It's just time and problem solving. On this view, we're in the local view. And then this view, or just, actually, no. Huh. I should be able to hide all of that. Okay. You make a shape key to shrink the body to avoid it poking through at bends. I usually just rely on the UV discard technique. Why? Oh, what do you mean by O? Gosh, okay, I guess I can't hide things in separate views. How best to make this visible then? Go ahead and go to view here. Make a wireframe. It should be in the class recordings. Yeah. Excuse me. Nightbot is always listening. All right, so for our low poly, what we'll do is we'll select everything, vertex groups, and we'll add a displace group. And we'll link that, transfer it to everything. Active layer to by name. Now displace will be on all of these. And then we can add a deform, displace, constrained by displace, and copy to all of them. So they all have this group now. Oh wait, no, I take that back. I do not need the modifier anymore because I will be using my actual GeoNode cage instead. Because go ahead and set position of the geometry based on the normal. And we will scale that through first multiplying it by a value, and also multiplying that by a named attribute displace. I'm gonna cut that really quick. Say right about there for pretty much everything, and then drop in the attribute. All right, so now for each of these objects, I'm gonna move my ability to select the cage. I go into weight paint, and we can begin to apply the group. We can see the shell coming up. It's a little too hard to see though. A better way to make this visible. I go to display as textured. Don't matter. Even if I can't see it, I can see the effect. So yeah, okay. Just comes out to be the same thing. Awesome. All right. That actually worked out better than I thought. Good. Good stuff. We're just trying to look for anything that's slightly flickering. That's when we know it's no good. Okay. All right, that looks really good. But now, what we can do is take turn off the cage one more time, go to the sculpt, and we're going to move some of these objects together. The hat does not need to move, but the shoes... First, let's go to the sculpt. Let's select everything, hit Control A, transform. Actually, for the skull, I'm just gonna mesh everything. Yeah, being lazy about that, but that's okay. You should be in the low poly version. All right, but now everything's zeroed. Good. And then the low poly, also want to zero everything. 0. Good. Now we turn on both again and begin to actually move these pieces, like so. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's lower it just a little bit there. These kind of should be here. Actually, I really should have combined the low poly leggings and these together. These should be one object. These two. There's no reason for them to be separate. Excuse me. All right. 2, 4. Is that right then? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right. Then we'll select this side by the seam. We're going to go to some sculpting. Base sets from edit mode selection. Turn this on. Should be able to hide this. And we'll smooth these out as best we can. Just get the tension out of there. All right, good stuff. All right, so now the hard part. Recognizing that these should have been one object the whole time. So I don't think that'll be hard to implement. All right. Hmm. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. But now we have to redo our fucking UV map again. It's like it's for the vest because we forgot some stuff. What's this? Oh, that's fine. Interesting. Ah, gotcha. I see what's going on. Alright, alright, alright. So it looks like we still need these objects here. I don't know how I missed them. I'm tired of UV maps. I'm tired, Grandpa. Mm. The hat. The hat. Okay. That can still fit there, then I'm still gonna fit it there. Oh, almost done. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Jesus. Wow, it's already 5? My God. We heading out in just a moment. Let's see if we can get just a simple bake started. Simple bake. Okay. Start with the sculpt. We'll do is just move stuff down. This shirt takes up so much. What? No. No. Okay, good. Like, these UVs suck. That's because it's the sculpt I'm looking at. It's like, those UVs are really broken. And they are, in fact, really broken. Because they're the wrong thing. Actually, just the wrong thing. Okay. That's a relief. About to cry. I was about to cry. And I'll put the bandana up top. Maybe we'll just move it with that so things are in order. All right, that looks pretty good. So first we will export the sculpt. Miles, casual, cowboy. Or no, cowboy. High poly. Then had that turn on the low poly and the cage. And it just barely fits, just barely. I guess I don't need those ones. Shit. Should not be in here. I wish I should just say Cowboy Baker. We'll drop the low poly in here. We'll call this cage. We'll drop this in here. That should make it a little bit simpler to organize. It's just Cowboy. And lastly, this is the sculpt. Okay, now need to bring these in. Save. Make a new scene. We'll call Cowboy Baker. And we'll select the Cowboy Baker mesh. Who would have thought? Save that. Then we'll go to mesh baking. Get our Cowboy high poly. Everything looks good there. 0, ignore back faces. Image occlusion is only 8. Bake. Yeah. Okay, what is broken? Ants look super good. Bit crunchy right here. I didn't check my displacement of those. That looks really good though. So we'll just need to double check displacement in a few spots here. This might be the UV map. Those look really good. The shirt's really crunchy. It looks like the vest is missing Missing stuff. Something's missing here. And it's checkered? That seems odd. Something doesn't seem right there. There's no extra stuff in the sculpt, so it has to be in the low poly where something's going wrong. There's no duplicates, so I don't understand this checkered pattern. Unless there's something hidden here, something. Maybe this is not mirroring. Aha. That would do it. That would do it. And if that's the case, most everything else probably good. If time, can you do a community post with a link to the Instamat? I can link it right now. Yeah. No problem. Why do the normals look so crunchy? Right here especially. Are they interfering with each other? I guess they are. Huh. Funny. Bookmarked it? Good. That one doesn't mirror. Interesting. Why isn't it that moving? Weird. Probably need to increase the strength a little bit. Interesting. I swear when I was looking at these earlier, they were just fine, but now I feel like everything's poking through. I don't know, maybe I wasn't looking at the right thing earlier? Who knows? But for the cage, I will go to geometry nodes and take this value here. All right, why is the casual up here? We still need to re-export the sculpt. Oh, I should have triangulated it. I'll worry about that tomorrow, but should have. It's the baker. And this is the normal. All right. Now we will re-import the baker and the high poly. Ugh. So now we've re-imported everything. I'm going to close and reopen the baking scene, which I called Cowbee Baker, not Cowboy Baker. The O there. Nope. Windows baking. Bake. Loading, loading, loading. Oh, yeah. That's looking good. All right, now that looks crisp. Crisp. Crispy. Little fucked up there on the spurs, though. I may not need these to be baked anyway. I am now a professional on UV tile discard. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man. Hat's still messed up. Darn. Surprised by that, actually. Hat shouldn't be messed up. Unless I adjusted it again, which means I need to re-export the sculpt. The high poly. Do the spurs jingle jangle. What was that song? It's like a year or two ago now. It's really popular on TikTok. Jingle jangle. Something like that. I have no idea why. How dare you? You have to read my mind. Loading, loading, loading. Rawhide. What am I gonna make for dinner? Oof, the temptation to go get junk food is so strong right now. You gotta resist. The song I'm thinking of, or the New Vegas song? Wish me luck. Made a bunch of changes to my avatar. Good luck, Ray. Good luck. Oh, what was it called? That's right. My money don't jiggle jiggle. You have to have something that sticks. You have to have something that's monumental when you walk out on stage. Jiggle jiggle.
Me and my money is a lot.
My money don't jiggle jiggle. Oh, stuff. You know, Red wine. I sit bruised from chalice, holding my pants. That one, yeah. Added 3 new toggle sets and 3 new clothes sets and toggles. Hope it all works. Red, red wine. Something's wrong with the hat. It looks like it's clipping still, but it shouldn't be. That looks bad right here. Really clean overall, though. These look a lot better too. Spurs still pretty shitty. So what's going on with this? Are the normals inside out? No. The why is it poking through? It shouldn't be poking through. It shouldn't be poking through. All right, let's go a little bit longer. Put in an extra hour, I think, something like that. This would certainly make it that works. And what is going on with the hat? Should not look like that. Those normals are fine as well. If I turn on the sculpt, we can see clipping here. But when I turn on the cage, actually, yeah, there's no clipping. Oh well. All right, we'll come back to that. I'm gonna call it here. I'm feeling pooped. Ugh. Well, we did good today. We did do good today. Almost done with this work. Tomorrow should be pretty straightforward. Just a lot of painting and then getting into retopology and setting up the UV or the Unity side of things. So that should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, I look forward to that. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope everyone's having a good day. Didn't do too much today productive. I felt lazy and did work the whole day yesterday, so I think that's fair. 100%. Working on your weekend. And rest is important. I'm definitely feeling that today. But yeah, we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you again for hanging out, everyone. Hope everyone's having an amazing day. And tomorrow we'll be back for Tuesday. It should only be potentially I may have to bow out of streaming tomorrow, now that I'm thinking about it. Hopefully not. It should be a half day if things work out right. But with class, potentially things, I may need to juggle some things. Take a well-deserved rest. Thank you, I will. See you tomorrow. Good luck with the beginner class. Thank you, Nammers. I appreciate that. All right, everyone. Enjoy your day. We'll catch you later. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.